All right, I want to welcome you tonight to the IACS Quarterfinals between your Suburban Crusaders and the Colonial Cougars. The winner of this will move on to Thursday at ICA. Now, the Indiana Association of Christian Schools is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the biblical principles of kindness, humility, and respect. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. If you can stand for prayer, followed by the national anthem. Dear Jesus, thank you for letting us all be here today to play a great game of volleyball. Both of these teams had great seasons. Continue to bless them as their season either comes to an end tonight or continues. Let us have a great evening and keep the injuries away tonight. In your name, amen. All right, and now the starting lineups for the visiting Cougars. Number 6, Kristen Dodd. Number 1, Soraya Chang. Number 4, Emma Randall. Number 21, Rachel Boy. Number 22, Abby Minton. Number 10, Carissa West. Number 18, their libero, Kara Klepper. And give it up for your Lady Crusader volleyball team. Okay, number 1, Misty Elliott. Number 3, Madison Stevens. Number 4, Kirsten Helton. Number 5, Peyton Glover. Number 11, Kelsey Baird. Number 16, Abby Connor. And number 14, your libero, Lily Hollis.
Stage 1, the quarterfinals. Hello and welcome to Suburban Christian School, as this is the varsity volleyball quarterfinals. We have number 5, Colonial, against the number 4, Suburban Crusaders. Here at SAS, and I'm so glad to be with you this late afternoon, as it will be evening time in just a little while on this Tuesday, October 18th, 2022. As this is the first ever state tournament game I've ever announced here at Suburban for varsity volleyball. It is such a pleasure. And how about it? Let's play some quarterfinals volleyball here at Suburban in Abbott Carter. Let's go. And away we go. And right there, Rachel, 22. And Surya put it out of bounds. First point belongs to Suburban. As I want to say thank you to those of you who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader boxes. Abby Connor is just got it over. And that will be Suburban's second point of the first period, 2-0. Abby Connor is up and she is away. And there you go, Foley for a point. 3-0 Suburban. As I will go over lineups for Colonial at the end of the first period as Abby Connor's away. There you go, 21 Rachel. And Foley gonna go. Can they put it over? Yes, right there. Peyton and Madison going there. Hollis put it over. Good job right there. And there's Surya on. Good block, Kelsey, but good job putting over right there. Foley for a point. And that will be Suburban's point, 4-0. As Abby Connor just got it over. And tip and volley point Suburban, 5-0 here early in the first period. As that's going to lead into an early timeout for Colonial as they find themselves down 5-0. As I want to say hello and welcome to Suburban. I am so glad to be with you on this late Tuesday afternoon, as this is the quarterfinals, IACS quarterfinals. To tell you the truth, as let's take a look here at the Colonial crowd, and over here on this side is the Suburban crowd. As I want to say thank you to those of you who are watching. Thank you for those who are here. As you have the IACS quarterfinals for soccer going on outside. I will give you an update about that at the end of the first period. All right. Of course, you can, if you're paying attention, you can also watch it on YouTube as well, going on outside, as far as I know. All right, here is Abby Cotter to continue. 5-0 Suburban early here in the first period, and she is up and she is away and over, and that will get over somehow for Colonial right to Hollis. And there's Stevens, and there's Kelsey, a little spike over right there, tip 22. So run for Gerson, good little tip and falling, and that will be Colonial's first point of the game, 5-1. All right, Kristen Dodd serving for Colonial. That one is up. That one is away. And now there's Hollis. And there's Stevens right there, Baird. And that one but up to 22, the 21. And now that one got over and Foley for Colonial's second point. It is 5-2. So far, timeout worked to their advantage. As that one is up, that one is just off the front of the net and giving Suburban a point, making it 6-2. All right, Madison Stevens to serve. That one is up. That one is over right there. Up in there for 22. Put it up, and now 21 over. There's Peyton. Madison, and now Misty. Good job, and out of bounds, as that will be a point. Colonial as their third point, 6-3. As I'm not quite sure what happened there, or anyway, I guess it is 7-2 somehow. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Madison Stevens over right there, Colonial 22, and that one on off the front of the net, and 8-2 Suburban here in the first period. Madison Stevens serving. She spins, and she is up, and she is away, and that one got over, and that there 10, and that will be another point for Suburban, their 9th point, 9-2 here in the first period. All right, Madison Stevens, she is up, and she is away with it. That one over right there, the libero 18, there's Kristen, and that one over 4, and right there, Hollis. Madison and Peyton put it over and out of bounds. So giving Colonial their 3rd point. It is 9-3. Here's number 1, Saria. That one is over right there, Hollis. There's Madison putting it up. Kelsey, good. Over right there, libero. And Saria. And 4, put it over. And there's Abby. Madison, and now Misty, good job, put it in right to Kristen, and that wouldn't be Saria. Now Rachel got it over right there, Misty put it up right there, Madison, and there's Kelsey, put it over and falling. There's a 4, and now 22, and Knight, and bounds. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 4th point for Colonial, 9-4. With the strong power that was. All right, Saria Chang serving for Colonial. She is up, and she is, just got it over right there, Peyton. And Kelsey putting a little short. Misty tried her best with her, almost got it over, but make it 9-5, Suburban. Saria serving. That one is just over right there, Peyton. Madison, how about that? Got it over right there, Clooney. And Rachel got it over right there, Abby. Madison over right there to libero. There's 1, and now 4, tipped and up in the air, Misty. Madison and Peyton put it over, and that will be number 6. And falling for Suburban's 10th point. It is 10-5 here in the first period. All right, Kelsey Baird serving. Bounces, puts it up and over. Right there, 21. And that was Rachel Saria. And now 22 off the front of the net. 11-5, Suburban. All right, Kelsey looking to serve, and she does. And that one's over, right up in the ceiling, and falling for a point. Suburban, 12-5. All right, that one, Kelsey over right there, 21. And Saria now 22. Good little tip, and Kirsten was there off her hands, falling for a Colonial point, 12-6. All right, 4 serving Colonial. That one got over right there, Peyton up in the air, Kirsten. And Peyton got it over, and there's 4 to Saria. Now 10 with power, but out of bounds, as it is 13-6. Suburban it is. All right, here is Misty. Misty putting it up and putting it over, falling. Good job there, Colonial, by getting over Abby. Madison got to it. Abby just got it over. And there's Colonial. Saria, now Rachel, good little play. Kirsten there, Madison, and now Abby Connor got it over right there. 1 and 10, and off the front of the net, they saved it. How about that? And that will be too many times. 14-6, so Suburban does get that point. All right, Misty to serve it. Up in the air, that one is over, and Kristen was there, and that will be, can they somehow? No, they cannot, as that one was in the vicinity of the bench players. 15-6 Suburban here in this first period. So glad you're here. Here's Misty Elliott. That one is up, that one is over. And Kristen, there's 4, and that one, Rachel, good spot right there, Abby. Madison, and now Abby Connor putting it over and falling. Colonial 10 over right there, Hollis. And Madison and Abby Connor, good and falling. And 1. There's 22 over spike and inbounds. It is 15-7 as Colonial gets that point. Nicely done by them. All right, here's 21 serving. That one is over. Right there, Misty. And Madison went to get it, whatever. Mayton over and out of bounds. That will be Colonial's ace point, 15-8. All right, Rachel Boyd serving. And that one is up. That one is away. Right there, Misty. And that was going to go backwards and give Colonial their ninth point, 15-9 here in this first period. All right, here's Rachel. Serving up, away, over. Right there, Misty. Peyton. And Lily Hollis got it over, and there's Rachel. Saria, and now that one over right there, Peyton, good job. Abby Carter, good little tip. Oh, yes, baby. There we go, 16-9. Oh, if you don't like that little tip, there you go. All right, Peyton Glover now serving. That one up, that one is got over. 22 there, got it over. Right there, Kirsten Madison. Kirsten over, and right there for Saria, that one over two. There's the Hollis, and there's Madison. Now Abby Carter, good job again, but Colonial there was one. That one, little tip over right there, Kirsten Madison, and now Abby Carter, and off the front of the net this time. Colonial's 10th point, 16-10. First period, I will tell you. Here's 22, serving, over, right there, Hollis, good job, right there, Kirsten, and that was Madison, got it over, right there, 10, and there's 22, and that one, oh, off the net, good defense, Abby Connor, 17-10, Suburban. Lily Hollis serving now. She is our libero. All year she's been, remember? All right, that one got over right there, 22, and that one over and falling, and inbounds, they do call it, 17-11. All right, number 10 serving Colonial. They're down by 6, first period. 10 up, 10 away, and there you go, Hollis. And Madison got it over, and there's Saria. There's 22, and now 1. Saria, and off the front of the net this time, giving Suburban their 18th point, 18-11. Abby Connor serving for Suburban. That one up, that one away, and there you go, 18 to libero. Can they somehow save it? 2, how about that? How about that, the Peyton, the Madison, and now up Kelsey, good little, that one just, little tip, couldn't get it over, 18-12. Colonial gets that point, they are down by 6, substitution, Kristen Dodge comes in for 2 of Colonial. All right, she is ready to serve. And she is up, she is away, and there you go, Kelsey up in the air. Madison and Misty put it over and falling, good job. And now Kelsey, good little tip, and there you go. 19-12 Suburban. Kelsey Baird. Time out Colonial. And so I will also take a timeout, be back with you under a minute. You are watching the quarterfinals from Suburban Christian School. All right, back out of the timeout here. As I want to say, thank you to those of you who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader box one last time for volleyball this year. Understand that. All right, here we go. Madison Stevens. Here we go. That one is up, that one is away, and there is Kristen, 22. And for Colonial, over and falling. Not ready was Suburban, 19-13. All right, Saria Chang entering for 20. Now, the reason why I'm familiar with 3 players on Colonial is because I remember them from my previous school. That's why. As that one is over right there, Hollis, Madison, and Kelsey. Good little tip over right there, 4. And now Rachel, and off the front of the net, 20-13. Suburban does get that point. First period. Suburban up by 7. Kelsey Baird getting ready to serve. As that one is up, that one is away, and there it is, Kristen. And Saria, now Rachel, and there you go, Kelsey, a little spike, and Madison got it over right there, Saria, now 4 over, right there, Abby Connor, Madison, and Misty, good little spike, but out of bounds, 20-14, as Colonial does get that point. All right, number 4, serving, that one up, that one is off the front of the net, 21-14, Suburban. All right, Misty Elliott serving. This one is up, that one is away, and that one is over right there, Rachel. And there's Saria, and now 10. Oh, if you don't like that. Oh, that ball just spun around and landed right in the spot for Colonial's favor. 21-15. It just look at. Oh, if you don't like that. 21-15. That one is up, 21 serving. Rachel, there we go, Hollis. And there's Glover. And now there's Kirsten getting it over, falling, and there's 4. And little tip. Oh, if you don't. Oh, my goodness. That was beautiful. That was beautiful for Colonial. 21-16. I mean, that was designed perfectly. That's the first time I've seen that all year, and that is spectacular. That was Misty. And there's Peyton. And there's Madison putting it over and falling out of bounds. Point Colonial. It's a 4-point game. First period. All right, 21 for Colonial. That one up, that one falling. And there's Hollis. Madison there. And Kirsten, little tip. And there's Saria. And that will fall for a point. 22-17 Suburban. All right, 3 points away from winning the first set. Colonial's has come back just a little bit. Down by 5. Peyton Glover away. There's Rachel. And Saria got it over. Oh, nicely done. 22-18. That's how you get yourself a point. That is perfect. Put it in the right spot where nobody's there. That's great volleyball. 22-18. That one over for 22. That up in there, Hollis. And there's Glover. And Abby Connor putting it over, and that will fall right there, 10. There's 22. And that one is just over and falling. Peyton over to save it. And can they save it? No. As that will be Colonial's 19th point. 22-19. They are down by 3 here in this first period. Come on. All right, here's 22 serving Colonial. That one is up. That one is away. And that will be Misty. And there's Peyton. And there's Abby Connor putting over, and there's Rachel. 22, got it over right there, Kirsten. Madison put it over, and there's Rachel. There's 22, and now 1. Saria put a little tip right there, Madison. And Colton Hollis. There's Kirsten, got it over. Nicely done. Saria, and there's 22. Now Colonial over and out of bounds, giving Suburban their 23rd point. 23-19, 2 points away from winning the first set. Come on. All right, here is your libero, Lillian Hollis, as she bounces it, spins it, puts it up and away, and there you go, right there, the libero, the 22, and now that one off the front of the net. Suburban a point away from taking the first set, 24-19. All right, libero Lily, here we go. She bounces it, she spins it, she puts it up, and she is away with it. And that one is right there, libero. And 22 goes and gets it. And that will be a little tip touched by Kelsey, and that will be a very nice point for Colonial, their 20th point. Down by 5, 24-20. Excuse me, down by 4. They need 5 more if they want to win this set. They're down by 4. It's possible, but we'll see here. Suburban a point away on the other side. As that will fall, Lily Hollis. And there's Madison. Kelsey, can you get it? Do it. Good. And up in there, good save, Colonial. There's 4, putting it over right there, Stevens. And there's Baird. And Stevens, good job right there, 10. Up in there, 22. And there's 4, and brought it over right there, Madison. And Kelsey. Now Stevens, good job. And that will be touched. And out of bounds. And Suburban takes the first set, 25-20. Nicely done. Yes. All right. 1-0 lead. As now we will prepare for the second set. Suburban does lead 1-0. Now. All right. I'm going to go over the starting lineups for Colonial as I get things ready for the second period in this quarterfinals matchup. All right, let's go over for the Colonial Cougars here in this varsity quarterfinals matchup. All right, we have number 1, Saria Chang. She is a senior. Number 4, Emma Randall, a senior. Number 6, Kristen Dodds, senior. Number 10, Carissa West, senior. Number 18, Kara Klepper, a senior. Number 21, Rachel Boy, senior. And number 22, Abby Minton is a senior. Then for the remainder of the players, we have number 2, Megan Barfield, a junior. Number 3, Ava Reason, junior. Number 4, Emma Randall, a senior. Number 12, Chrissy Potter, senior. Number 20, Emmy Witter, junior. And number 23, Jessica Kavanaugh, a junior. And the head coach for Colonial Christian Cougars is Jessica Reason. As we prepare for the second period, I'll be back with you about a minute and a half or so. So don't go anywhere. This is the quarterfinals here at Suburban Christian School between Colonial and Suburban. All right, welcome back to start this second period. We have a good one here. Quarterfinals between Colonial and Suburban. Call it the IACS quarterfinals. Winner moves on to the semifinals Thursday at ICA. So both teams know in their minds there's no chance, you can't lose if you don't want to move on, as they know it, as we are underway here in the second period as Abby Carter, nicely done on her part, making it 1-0 Suburban. All right, Abby Connor. That one is up. That one is away. Where we go. 10. And off the front of the net. 2-0 Suburban. As I said, I was going to give you an update about boys soccer outside. They are beating Community 4-0. So that is very good. Very good right now. They are in good shape. As that one is back to volleyball here. 21. There's 4. Right there, Abby Connor. There's Madison. And now Kirsten. Little tip. Oh, yes, ma'am. 3-0. All right, Abby Connor. She is away. And there's Rachel. And falling for Suburban's 4th point. 4-0. This is the first ever state tournament I've announced here at Suburban. It is a pleasure to be doing this. I was so excited that I got one more opportunity to announce a varsity girls volleyball game. And this is the quarterfinals, as that one off the front of the net for Abby Connor. It is 4-1, Colonial's first point. That one over right there, Hollis, and that will be Colonial's second point, 4-2. All right, Saria Chang, that one is up, that one is away, and there's Abby, Lily, and Madison over, and there's Libero. There's 1, and now 22 for Colonial. That one is out of bounds. Make it 5-2 Suburban. As I would say, thank you to those of you who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader box one last time for volleyball this year. Girls volleyball, that is, as that one is going to go out of bounds. 6-2. Early second period. Madison Stevens, that one is up, that one is away, and there is Colonial. Saria, there's 4, and that one got over and falling for a third point for Colonial. 6-3. All right, that one up, 4 over, and got it over right there. Kirsten to Abby, now setting up, and 2. Madison put it over. Oh my goodness, how in the world was that saved? I thought that hit the, yeah. I was waiting for that. 7-3. That one's off the front of the net. 7-4. As discussion between coach from Mr. Baird and the referee, and I guess they hit the floor. To me, it looked like they hit the floor. Anyway, 7-4 Suburban. That one is away right there. Hollis, and that would be falling for a Colonial point. 7-5. All right, Colonial down by 2. Down by 1 set. That one is away. Right there, Abby. And there's Madison. Now Katie Kreinock has entered, and she put it over right there. 10. Saria now setting up 10. Good little spin. Tip falling for a Colonial point. 7-6 as they make it a 1-point game. That's exactly what they need if they want to boost some momentum. They're down by 1, and they know they need to come on back here. As that one is over right there, Hollis. And falling, Madison was able to get it over. Put it up, that's what I meant. As Abby put it over right there. And got it over, falling, Hollis, who's going to be there, Madison. And it's falling, Kirsten. That one will be off of Suburban, and that one is a Colonial point, 7-7. How about a timeout for Suburban? We have a tie game here. Under a minute. Timeout, and I'll be right back with you. Do not go away. All right, back out of the timeout. We are tied at 7. Tight one right now. Suburban is up 1-0. All right. Discussion for just a minute or so. All right, we're ready to resume. And that one is up 21. Rachel, that one right there. Abby Connor falling. Madison there. And Katie Stevens. Anyway, that was off the front of the net, 8-7. I mean, Katie Krynock. Stevens was there. Of course, Madison has a sister named Katie. I don't know why that came out. Anyways, that one over right there. Hollis. Colonial has the lead 8-7. As that one over Kirsten. And there is 4-1. Soria 22. And just time off the front of the net. She knew what she wanted to do, but she did not plan it how she wanted it, if that made any sense. 8-8 here in the second period. As Kirsten Helton will serve. She is up, she is away. And there is 4. And little tip, Soria. Oh, Suburban was out ready. I mean, you gotta watch out for these little tips and stuff here in volleyball. 9-8, so Colonial takes the lead. But I tell you, I've seen some excellent plays on Colonial and Suburban. I mean, it's just been great so far. 22 over right there, Kirsten. And there's Madison. And Abby Connor right there to 1 and 22. And now Soria. And that one is over and falling for a Colonial point. And that one was off the Hollis. 10-8 Colonial. All right, serve 22. Oh, and off the front of the net. 10-9. Suburban gets that point. They are down by 1. Colonial trails 1-0. As Peyton Glover puts it over. And right there, Libero, 18. There's 22. And now putting it up. And that one over. Fall. And there's Kirsten. And, oh, boy. We had almost had a three collision. Oh, we don't want that, especially in the quarterfinals. I don't want to see that as that one is over. I'm glad everybody's okay. They're up and moving. Almost. That was scary. Hollis over right there, 22. And there's Colonial. Oh, little tip and falling for a Colonial point. They go up by 2, 11-9, their favor. As Mackenzie Hilton comes in for Peyton Glover. I will go over Suburban's lineups at the end of this period. As 10 is up for Colonial. That one got over right there. Abby Connor, and she put it to the stands and to the wall. Point number 12, Colonial, 12-9. As I want to say, thank you for those of you who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader box one last time for volleyball this year for girls, as that one is not able to get over 12-10 as Suburban got that point. All right, here is the libero, number 14, Miss Lillian Hollis, whatever you want to call her, as that one is just a little bit short off the front of the net, 13-10. Colonial gets that point as Kristen Dodds comes in for 2 for Colonial Cougars. All right, here's number 6, Kristen, and that one is up, that one is away. Right there, Mackenzie, good dive, and Madison right there, and Colonial 4 over right there. Oh! That was kind of off the hands of Lily Hollis. I mean, almost like she was trying to catch it, but she didn't catch it, so it just went to the ground. 14-10. Colonial, they are up by 4 as they trail 1-0. Here's Kristen. She is over right there. Mackenzie. And there's Madison. Now putting up Kelsey. A little tip, and that will fall. And that will put some momentum on Suburban side. They trail by 3, 14-11. Here is Abby Connor. She is up. That one is away. And there's Kristen. And that one little tip. And, all right, Colonial over and out of bounds. 14-12, 2-point game. All right, Abby Connor. That one is up. That one is away. There is 10, now 22, and 4. A little tip, and nicely done by Colonial. 15 to 12. Nicely done. I tell you, when they get an opportunity, I love how they are able to take advantage of it. I love that. As Saria just got it over off the net. Kelsey to Madison. And now Kelsey, little spike. Oh, back at you, Kelsey. And there's Madison. Oh, baby. Make it a 2-point game, 15 to 13. Suburban down by 2. All right, up in the air. That one is over. That one, Kristen, there's Saria. And now 22. That one is, and that one inbounds. They do give a point to Colonial. It must, 16 to 13. Colonials, they're up by 3. The boys from out there playing soccer are inside. That must mean good news. That one is over. Right there, Abby Connor. There's Mackenzie, and there's Abby putting it over. And there's Rachel. Saria now setting it up, and little tip, and right there, Abby Connor. There's Madison, and now Mackenzie Helton. And that one over. There is Colonial. There's 1. And that one, Rachel, Abby. Madison, and now up in the air. Kirsten over right there, 10. Up in the air. And 22, put it, and... going out of bounds. Look at that spin. I mean, on that net. You didn't know if it was going to stay in or go out, but it went out this time. 16 to 14. I tell you, things have been just crazy with that net and the spins today. As Kelsey Baird is off the front of the net, 17 to 14. As Colonial does get that point. As also, I do want to take this opportunity to say good evening to you. As like I said, we would get into the evening here in this matchup. As 21, Rachel over right there, Hollis. Libero, there's Madison, and there's Katie Krynock, got it this time. That one over, right there it's Rachel. There's 1, and 10 over, and there's Abby Connor. Put it on, that will go out of bounds. Out of bounds, 2-point game. The Suburban does get that point, 17 to 15. All right. I will give you the final score for Suburban soccer in just a little after the second period as Kirsten is over, and that one over. Anyway, Colonial, little tip, and Madison, can they save it? No, and that will be a point. Colonial, 18 to 15. All right. Here's 22 serving for the Cougars. That one is off the front of the net and make it to 18 to 16. Suburban down by 2, second period. Suburban does have a 1-set lead to 0. But this is very important for Colonial. For Colonial to not go down by 2-0, they must have this set as Mackenzie Helton is away. And there is Colonial put it over and put it in the right spot. 19 to 16. All right, 19-16 Colonial. Here's 10 serving. And that one is off the front of the net this time, 19 to 17. 2-point game as Peyton Glover comes in and Kelsey Baird comes in while Mackenzie Helton goes out. All right, here is Lily Hollis' serve. She spins, she is up, she is away, and over right there, 4. There's 22. Now putting up, there's 4. Got it over right there, Caton. And there's Madison. And now Abby Connor put it over, and that will be 21. And falling for a Suburban point. 19 to 18. It's a 1-point game here in the second period. All right, here's the libero. She's going to serve. She bounces, and she spins it. She puts it up. She is away. And there we go. Number 4, 22. And now that one over right there, Madison. Then falling for a point, Colonial, 20 to 18. Excuse me. I've been excited, and I've been as Kristen Dodds is over. Kelsey in the air. Madison, go off the front of the net. 21-18. As I will say, this is a must-take set for Colonial, a must-take set, and they are 4 points away from getting that done. As Colonial, that one is over. Right there, Hollis. And there's Madison. Now putting up Abby Connor. Good job, and putting it right there. And 22, and can they put it over somehow? Yes, Kelsey, and got it over right there, Colonial. 22, 21, and now 4, and put it in the spot. 22-18. Colonial now 3 points away from tying this up. As we want to thank all the crowd for being here for soccer, even though they were staying here for Suburban, and that one over for Kristen. And there will be, are they going to save it? How about that, Madison Stevens? All right, 22, and now one Saria over, and that will fall in bounds for a Colonial point. 23-18. They are now 2 points away from tying things up, as that is going to lead into a timeout for Suburban. All right, while I do have a timeout, I am going to give you that final score for, yes, it is now over, and Suburban, talking about Suburban soccer here, final score 4-0 Suburban over Community. Okay. All right, here's our flagger walking around, or running around, getting this crowd into it. All right, out of the timeout. Colonial up by 5, looking to tie things up here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, here we go. Here is 6. What a game, I tell you, when this series is tied. Set is, has Colonial got it over right there, Peyton. And there's Madison and Kelsey put it over, and that will be in bounds. 23-19. Suburban trails by 4. All right, Abby Connor, she is up. She is away and over right there. 18 libero. There's 22 and 4, and that will be off of Kelsey. And Colonial is now 1 point away from tying things up, 24-19. All right, Saria is away. There's Abby and Madison. Oh, my. As that one does get over right there to Suburban. And Kirsten sending it back. There's Hollis and putting it over. And there's 22. And there's Colonial trying to end this set. And they do with the power of 22. Tying things up at 1 apiece. 25-19. And, boy, we got a quarterfinals for you right now. We are all tied up at 1 apiece. 25-19, your final score, as I get you set for the third period. We have a good one here at Suburban for varsity volleyball. Winner goes to ICA. As now, let me give you the starting lineups for Suburban real quickly. Here we go. We have number 3, Madison Stevens, a junior. Number 4, Kirsten Hilton, a junior. Number 5, Peyton Glover, a junior. Number 6, Misty Elliott, a senior. Number 11, Kelsey Baird, senior. Number 14, Lily Hollis, a sophomore, which she is also our libero. Number 16, Abby Connor, a junior. Your head coach for varsity volleyball is Amanda Gore. All right, the third period will be coming up right after this. In about under 2 minutes, I'll come back with you then. Stay tuned and do not go away. You're watching the quarterfinals here at Suburban. What an atmosphere we have right now here on the crazy section over here on the home side. And Colonial can say they have some folks over here on the left side. How about the third period, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here in this quarterfinals IACS tournament. We're playing for the fight, for the chance to go to the semifinals at ICA Thursday. Suburban has already done it for soccer. So all right, third period. We are tied at 1 apiece, exactly where you want it here in the quarterfinals. As Abby Connor will put it up. She is away. And that one over, up in the air and falling for the first point for Suburban, 1-0. All right, Abby Connor, she is up, she is away, and that one will go backwards, and can Colonial rebound? How about that? I love that. Has Lily Hollis to Madison, and there's Kelsey Baird, and that one over, touchdown! Can they somehow? How about that again for Colonial? I love how they're able to do such things, as that will get over, and Madison and say the no, and no, and no, and we are tied at 1 apiece in the third period. As I want to say thank you to those of you who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live one more time for varsity volleyball for girls this season. This year at the facility of Suburban, as that one got away, and that will be Misty right there, Kristen. There's 22, putting it up, and here is one Saria over, falling right there, Abby Connor, and there's Madison, and now Kelsey put it over, and trap 22 in the air, right there, Kristen, and that one over for Colonial, and falling right there, Hollis. There's Stevens, and there's Baird, and little tap, and there's Rachel, 22, and 4, put it over, and right there, Hollis, and there's Madison, and setting up Misty, got it over, and out of bounds, giving Colonial their second point, 2-1. All right, Kristen Dodge serving for Colonial Cougars. That one is away, right there, Hollis, tap, and Misty, and there's Kelsey, oh, right there, centered, right there, Rachel. 22, and now Rachel, good job right there, Hollis, and there's Madison, there's Kelsey, put it over right there, 10, and going backwards, and then somehow off the ceiling, and we are tied at 2 apiece. As I would say, thank you to all the crowd that's here, the boys that stayed to watch the girls play volleyball, and for all the wonderful fans here at Suburban. It is such a great atmosphere. For those watching online, I'm so glad to have you with you. Let's try that again. I'm so glad that you are here watching. You know what I'm saying. It's Peyton over right there, and that will fall 22, and that will be a point Suburban, 3-2 as we take a 1-point lead. All right, Madison Stevens. That one is a little bit on the ground. Well, not a little bit, but fully on the ground as we are tied at 3 apiece. Third period, 1-1. As Saria go over right there, Peyton. There's Misty. And Lily Hollis put it over right there. 18. And that'll be up, tip, and over right there. And they call it a Suburban point, giving them the favor 4-3. All right, let's see what happens after this. All right, Kelsey Baird, that one is over right there. Rachel, and up in the air, 21 over right there, falling right there, Abby. There's Madison and Misty over, and that will be Little Bear 18. The one goes and got it and gets it in 22, and off the front of the net, giving Suburban a 2-point lead, 5-3. All right, Kelsey up, Kelsey away, and that one right there, Kristen and Saria, and that will be a little tip and a 6-point for Suburban here in the second period, 6-3, and that will result in Colonial timeout. And now it's time to just now we're into that stage. It's time to focus. It's time to have all the composure you would need right now. You have everything. You just need to stay focused. Both teams. Colonial nailed down by 3. They do know it is tied at 1 set apiece. Suburban does know that too. They have the lead. Things need to be. Everybody needs to stay focused right now. knowing that whoever does win this set, they do know they are one set away from sending them to sending them to Thursday at ICA. Under half a minute. I'll be back with you very shortly. Okay. Third period about to resume. All right, Kelsey Baird. That one is up. That one is away. Right there, 21, Rachel. And there's Soria. Got it over. Right there, Misty and Madison. And now Misty put it over, and that will be 18. And one. Good job going to get it. 22, a little tip. And right there, Kelsey. She was there. Off their hands. 6-4. Colonial does get that point. They are down by 2. All right, number 4. Serving for the Cougars of Colonial. That one is up. That one is away. And tipped. Not the best of situations. 6-5 as Colonial does get that point. And Hollis right there, Madison. Then Kirsten over. Right there, Kristen. And Soria. And 10 put it over. And right there over 10. Soria now 22 for Colonial. And that will go the wrong direction. And that will give. And that will tie the game at 6. All right, number 4 serving. That one is off the front of the net, giving Suburban the lead, 7-6. That one is a little bit short, and that will tie the game, 7-7. All right, 27, or anyway. Suburban 8-7. Peyton Glover at 122. And that will get over, and for a Suburban point, 9-7. Ten to 7 Suburban. All right, that one over. And that one will be sent way out of bounds. 11-7 Suburban. Peyton over. Colonial, and now that will be another point Suburban, pushing their lead 12-7. Peyton, that one just got over right there, 22. And there's one. And over right there, Misty, and on the ground, 12-8. Colonial does get that point. .22 over. That would be Peyton to Madison and Abby Connor. There you go, up in the air, 22. 2. And Soria over right there, Hollis. Madison. And there, Abby Connor, good job. 22. And Madison. And fall, and that will be a Colonial point, 12-9. And that one will get over right there. Hollis, Misty. And there's Peyton, put it over. And that one, 22. And Saria over and falling for a Colonial point. 12-10. All right. 22 over for Colonial. Right there, Peyton. There's Madison. And Abby Connor put it over right there. And there we go. Hollis, Madison, and Kirsten over for 22. Put it over right there. Hollis, Madison. And that will be an automatic point. Colonial, 12-11. All right, that will get over right there, and now we are tied at 12 apiece. That one is over right there, Misty. And there's Abby Connor. Peyton over, and there's 10. And off the front of the net, Suburban takes the lead 13-12. All right, here is your libero, Lily Hollis, getting ready to serve. 13-12, Suburban has third period. That one gets over. That will be 4-22. And now Saria. And there we go, Misty to Madison. And there's Peyton, put it over. And there we go, libero for Colonial, 22. And now 10 off the front of the net. Suburban does lead, 14-12. All right, here is Lily Hollis serving. She is up, she is away, and that will be 22. And now Saria, a little tip right there, Madison. Kelsey over, and that will be a point Colonial, 14-13. All right, 10 serving for Colonial. That one is over. Right there, Peyton. And Lily is able to track it. And there's Madison. Good job getting over. Right there, libero. There's 22. And there, that one got over. Right there, Hollis. Madison. And Abby Connor over. And that will be inbounds. Nicely done, Abby Connor. Making it 15-13. Suburban a 2-point lead here in the third period. We are tied at a set apiece. As Abby Connor, that one is got over right there, 10 and 22. And that one over 2, and Connor. Madison. And now Misty, and that one just not over. And that will give Colonial a point, 15-14. They are trailed by 1. All right, Kristen Dodd serving for Colonial. That one is up. That one is away. There's Peyton. There's Madison. And now Kelsey over. And there's Kristen, 22. And there's 4. That one over right there, Connor. And Madison. Now Peyton. Misty put it over right there, Saria. There's 22 getting over. And there's Abby. And Madison now. Kelsey, spike. And right there, Kristen. Put him back 10. And that one is just a little short by Kristen. Oh, that was close. 16-14. Suburban does get that point. They lead by 2. All right, Madison Stevens to serve. That one is up. That one is away. And there is 12. They're on 22. And now 4. Little spike in right there. Hollis, good save. There's Madison. And Misty Elliott going over. And there's 10. There's 22. Put it over right there, Abby. And there's Madison. And now Kelsey over. And point Colonial, 16-15. As that one was off the front, that came back. Therefore, give Colonial the point. 16-15. Saria Cheng serving. Down by 1. That one is over. Right there, Hollis. And there's Madison. And there's Misty over. And that will fall out of bounds, tying the game at 16. Tight third period right now. Sets tied at 1 apiece. Saria Cheng over right there. Hollis in the air. Madison. And there's Peyton. And good power on that one, but able to track it down. Can they get back over? Yes, right there, Madison. There's Lily Hollis. Madison over. And there is 10 to Saria, the 22. And that one be at the Hollis. And there's Madison. And there's Kelsey over. Falling to only one there. And that will fall. And that will be a point. Suburban 17 to 16. As they take a 1-point lead. Kelsey Baird away. Right there, 10, the 1, and now 4, and got it over right there, Madison. And falling, and 2 players somehow. It just barely, even though it went off 2, it just almost got over, but it did not. And therefore, we are tied at 17 here in the third period. Sets are tied at 1 apiece. This is the quarterfinals. Winner goes to ICA Thursday for the semifinals. And there's Abby Connor. There's Kirsten. And there's Abby Connor putting it over right there. And 1, and there's 22, and just got it over. Oh, nicely done. Colonial, 18 to 17. All right, here's number 4 serving. That one up, that one away. And right there, Abby. Madison. And there's Kirsten, got it over right there, libero. And there's 10, and now 22 over. Madison, Kirsten. Hey, 10, just a little short. 19-17 Colonial. All right, here is 4 serving for Colonial. That one up, that one away. Right there, Hollis. And there's Madison. Now Kirsten, little spike over. And there's the libero and put it up. And Colonial, Saria over. Right there, Hollis. And there's Madison putting it ready. There's Misty over. And that will be up in the air. 4. And now Rachel over, falling right there, Connor to Madison. And there's Kirsten over right there, libero. And Saria. There's 22. And off the front of the net. Giving Suburban the point, 19 to 18. Down by 1. All right, Misty Elliott serving for us. Down by 1. That one's up. That one's away. And that will be, good save. They'll put it up. Can they still put it over? And give us a point. We're tied at 19 apiece. Third period is winding down. 6 points away. Who's going to get them? And timeout Colonial. And I got to tell you, we are at a good spot. Tied at 19 here in the third period. Sets are even at 1 apiece. Game tied at 19. What more could you ask for? This is the quarterfinals here at Suburban Christian School. Winner goes to ICA on Thursday. Who they play, I have no idea, but that will be determined in the time ahead. But I will tell you this, just in case you did not know, or for those who are watching the soccer game before the boys, Suburban did beat Community, so they will move on to play on Thursday, whoever they will play, okay? All right, out of the timeout, let's focus right now. 19-19, Misty Elliott serving, and that one is over. Right there, 10, and there's Saria, now 10 over, right there, Hollis. And there is Madison, and now Abby Connor getting over, right there, 10. And that will be up Colonial, and 21 Rachel over, right there, Hollis. And there is Madison, and there's Peyton, good job, putting over right there. And tip, right there, Connor. Madison, and now Abby Connor on it over, falling for a point. Nicely done, Abby Connor. 20 to 19 Suburban, 5 points away from taking this third period. 20 to 19, Misty is up, she is away. That one is out of bounds, tying the game at 20 apiece. As we are tight. What more could you ask for? That one is up for Rachel. That one is over for Rachel. That one will be Miss Lily to Madison. And now Kirsten over. And that will be Rachel. There's Saria. And now over. And got over nice for Misty. And that will be Lily. And that will fall for a Colonial point, 21-20. And Rachel Boyd over. And that will be Misty to Lily. And Peyton Glover getting it and putting it short, 22-20 Colonial. All right, now. That one is, here's 21, putting over. That was Rachel. Got it over. Good there, Kirsten. There's Hollis. And now Peyton Glover putting it over, and that will be going the wrong way. And not going to save it, out of bounds. Giving Suburban a point, 22-21. Down by a point here in the third period. All right, all right. Nice crowd here as Peyton Glover over. And right there, Libero. And there is Saria, and now 22. And off the front of that, we are tied at 22. Tied at 22 here in the second period. Sets even at one apiece. What more could you want? Peyton Glover, that one is over. Then that will be Libero 18. And there's Saria putting it over. Right there, Hollis. And there is Madison. And there is, that was going to be over and falling for a point. Nicely done for Colonial, 23-22. They are 2 points away. What a period here. And what an electric crowd. All right, here comes the third, 22. That one is up. That one is away. Right there, Hollis. And there is Madison. And there's Abby Connor putting it over. And that will be Libero for them. That one is up. Then there's 10. And that one got over. And right there, Lily. And there is Madison. And now Abby Connor got it over. And that will fall for a point. The tie it at 23 apiece. All right. 23-23. Sets tied at one apiece. And here is your libero, Lily Hollis. Can she do the job? That one, she spins, she puts it up, and that one is away. And that will go back and get 1 more point away from taking a 2-1 set lead. 24-23. Can she do it? Just can she do it? All right, Hollis, up, away, over, right there, 4, up in the air, falling, where's 1, and 22, put it over, and Hollis there, and good, and Abby Connor, there's 22, and 2, and now that will fall Saria over, right there, Madison, and Kelsey, right there, setting up Madison, good job, and put it there for the set lead. 2-1 the set lead, 25-23 your final in this one. And how about that play? Yeah. Yeah. All right. We now move to the fourth period. The Crusaders have a 2-1 lead. 2 sets to 1 lead. As I will be back with you to start this fourth period under 3 minutes. Like I said, Suburban Soccer has already moved on. They will play Thursday at ICA. And now Suburban Varsity Girls are a set away from taking one set win away from taking this game. But let's now focus. Focus is the key. I'll be back with you. Do not go away. You are watching the quarterfinals at Suburban Christian School. I'm excited as ever to start this fourth period, but I will tell you this. This is when my seriousness kicks in. Now it is time to focus seriously. You know you're almost there if you're Suburban. You are one set away. Colonial, you are one set down, and they know what they need to do. As excited, and this atmosphere here is just wonderful. I love it. I love it. I will tell you that. But I tell you, I was so happy I got an opportunity to do this. And now Suburban is one set away from moving on to the semifinals. And let's go. Fourth period right now. Kristen Dodge is away. And there's Misty Elliott. And there's Kelsey. And now Madison put it over. And there is 10, the 22. And now 4, put it over right there, Madison. And now Kelsey. And now Madison put it over. And that will be good save, Kristen. And 22, Saria. And that will fall for a point for Colonial. 1-0. All right, number 6, Kristen Dodds to serve. That one is up, that one is away, and that will fall for a second point for Colonial, 2-0. All right, here is, that one is up, that one is away, and that will be up in the air. Peyton, Lily, and Kelsey put it over, and there's 10, the 22. And Rachel over, and that will be the third point for Colonial, and they are doing exactly how they wanted to start. 3-0 Colonial. This is exactly how Colonial wanted to start this period, as that one is over right there, Peyton, and there's Madison, and now Kelsey put it over, and that will be 4, the 22, and there's Saria putting it over but out of bounds, giving Suburban the first point of the period, 3-1. Abby Connor, that one is up, that one is away, and this is 10, put it over right there, Misty. And Madison, little tip right there, Rachel, and fall. And that'll be 21, Rachel over right there, Misty. And that will be Madison, and that will be Hollis putting over, and that will fall. And Saria, oh, good job putting over right there, Hollis. There's Madison, and there's Kelsey, and that will fall and tap and be a Suburban point. Their second point, 3-2. All right. As substitution, 2 comes in and Kristen leaves. Here is Abby Connor. All right, that one up, that one away. Here we go. And that will be 10, the 22. And now here's 4, putting over right there, Abby to Madison. And there's Kelsey off the front of the net, 4-2, Colonial. All right, here is Saria Chang now for Colonial. They are up by 2. That one is up. That one is away. Right there, Hollis. And there's Madison. And there's Kelsey Baird putting over. Right there, 10. And falling right there, Saria. And 4 putting over safely. And there's Misty. And there's Madison. And now Kelsey is spike over right there, 10. And falling. Can they put it up? No. And give Suburban a point, 4-3. All right, Madison Stevens serving. That one is up. That one is away. Right there, 10. And there's 1. And now 22. And that will be out of bounds, tying the game at 4 apiece. All right, Madison Stevens, she is up, and she is away. That one, got over off the net, and there's 22, and there's Saria, now 22 for Colonial, got it, and out of bounds, and that one will be a little bit too close, tapped, okay. All right, 5-4 Colonial, as they do get that point. All right, here is 4. That one is up. That one is away. Right there, Hollis. And there's Madison. And now Misty. Good job. Put it over. Right there, 4. And there's Saria. And now 22. Over. Right there, Hollis. And falling, Madison. And now Misty. Good job. And up in the air. Saria there. And there is 10. Put it over. Right there, Hollis. And there is Madison. And now Peyton put it. And little tap. Nicely done. Good defense by Colonial. 6-4. They are up by 2. As they do need this set if they want to extend this game. As that one is just over right there, Hollis. And there's Peyton. And there's Misty. Put it over. And falling. 6-5. Suburban down by 1. All right. Kelsey Baird, Suburban down by 1. This is the 4th period. Suburban has a 2-1 lead. Here's Kelsey putting it up. That one is away, and that will be 21. And there will be over and falling for a Colonial point, making it 7-5. Thank you. All right. That one for Rachel Boyd. That one is up. That one is away. Right there, Hollis. And there's Madison. And put it up. And put it in the right spot. Colonial 8-5. As they go up by 3. Like I said, they need this set if they want to extend this game. So far, they're up by 3. 4th period. That one is away. Peyton, Abby, good save. And Madison out of bounds. 9-5. Colonial up by 4. As timeout, good decision for Coach Gore and her Crusaders. Under a minute, I'll be right back. You're watching the quarterfinals at Suburban Christian School. Don't go away. All right. Down by 4 out of the timeout. Rachel over right there, Hollis. And there's Madison. Got an over. And there's Saria. And now 10. There's 22 over for. There's Hollis. And there is Madison. And now Kirsten got it over. And that will be Rachel. Saria. And now 22 looking for it. And right there. That's how it's done. 10-5. Colonial. All right. Rachel over. That will be Hollis. And there's Madison putting it over. Nicely done. And that will fall. And how about that tip? And that will be a little bit too close. And there's an automatic point. 10-6. I love it. Some people say volleyball doesn't matter, but let me tell you, I've sincerely enjoyed my job, and I can say that honestly. As Misty Elliott put it over, and it has been such a joy to do this. It is almost coming to an end for this year. For girls volleyball, that is. As that one is 10, and there's Madison and Kirsten over. Right there, Colonial, 10. And setting it up. That one got over. Right there, Hollis. There's Madison. And there is Abby Bonner falling. And there's 1. And now 10. Got it over and falling. And that will be another point for Colonial. It is 11-6. All right, Colonial up by 5. They are down 2-1. As that one is, nobody was ready. I mean, you got to be ready for anything. 12-6. So Colonial up by 6. That one up, that one over. Right there, Hollis. And there's Madison. And there's Kirsten. Got it over. And that will be over to libero. And there's 22. And Saria, that one over right there. Misty at the ceiling. So 13-6 now as Colonial gets that point. And they go up by 7. This is exactly what they wanted. As Mackenzie Helton will enter in for number 1, Misty Elliott. As Suburban has looked a little bit tiresome in this period. McKenzie over to Madison, and there's Peyton. Good job, but out of bounds. 8-point advantage, Colonial Cougars, 14-6. That one is up. That one is away. Right there, Glover. And that hit the ceiling to Madison, and there's Kirsten. Put it over, and that will be 4-22. And that one got over and falling for a point. 15-6, Colonial. Nine-point advantage. All right, 22 is away and out of bounds and gives Suburban a point, 15-7. They trail by 8. Fourth period, Suburban leads 2-1. Colonial doing exactly what they need to do as Peyton Glover sends it over and out of bounds and gives Colonial a point, 16-7. That will be 10 for Colonial. Put it over right there, Hollis. And good dive, but she's okay. Madison, Abby tried to put it softly, but results in a Colonial point, 17-7. It's a 10-point advantage. Like I said, Colonial doing exactly what they need to do to try and extend this game. All right, that will be over 10 right there and out of bounds. Gives Suburban a point, 17-8. They trail by 9. All right, here is our libero, Miss Lillian Hollis. As here we go. Spins it, puts it up and away, and that will be 18 and 22 over right there, Lily. And there's Madison, and now Abby Connor, and that will be off the ceiling. And how about that? How about that save? As Colosi put it over right there, one. I mean, tell you, Colonial is something else, aren't they? As that one got over and falls. Wow. 18-8. Oh, man, if you don't like that, you don't like varsity quarterfinals volleyball here at Suburban. What a game. Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry, folks, but we have our libero injured on the court, and I'm going to step away. We're back. Please forgive me. I was so into this, and I did not notice. I didn't even see what happened. But Lily Hollis, I sure hope you're okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, man. The last thing I want to see is her libero get injured. I do not want to see that. I do not want to see that, so I feel for her. I pray she's okay, and I don't know if she's going to be able to play anymore this game or not, but how do you come back from that? I have no idea. But let me tell you, you do come back from that. Strength. Strength. I don't like to see things like that. Nobody does. Whether you're opposing team, home team. All right, I'm going to get back settled here on the game now. And Lily Hollis, I hope you're okay. I think she did something to her foot or ankle, or I'm not really sure. I'm just going to be honest with you. That took my breath away for just a little bit. As I try to catch it back and knowing that we still have to finish this game. Wow. Colonial is up 22-10. All right, now I'm going to get myself back here and focus on the task at hand. 22-10 in here Colonial. That one is over. Suburban down by 12. Is that one be Madison? There's Kelsey, put it over, and there's Kristen, and there's Surya 4 with the power, and there's the Abby, and there's Mackenzie, and Madison over, and that will be right there 10. Surya, and now 22, and off the front of the net. Suburban gets their 11th point, 22-11. But Colonial has done everything they needed to do. They are now 3 points. They are 3 points away from taking this to a fifth set. As Madison Stevens got it over right there, 10, and there's 1, and there's 22 putting over, and right there, Kirsten Helton, good job, and that one be inbounds Kristen. There's Surya, and there is, and falling for a Colonial point. It is 23-11. They are now 2 points away from taking this to the fifth period. All tied up at 2 sets apiece. Excuse me. 4 over right there. McKenzie not ready. And make it 24-11. Now 1 point away. Four over, and guess what? We are going the foot distance, 25-11. We are tied all at 2 sets apiece in this quarterfinals here at Suburban Christian School. Winner goes to ICA on Thursday. Wow. But let me just say another minute. As the team checks on Lily Hollis, and as obviously she did take a fall, and she's up and moving. I'm glad to see that as she stretches out. But forgive me, I did not notice that at first. I was so into it. See, that's the thing with me. I get so into things sometimes that I don't, especially with that. I didn't even realize that, oh, that's the thing, though. And so just forgive me, Lily, because I mean, she's our libero, and you can't lose a libero. I don't care what team you are. You can't lose a libero. They are your leader on a volleyball team. They are your leader. And let me tell you, I know that was tough to take. Suburban already was already down by a bunch, and then that happened. So now everything comes down to this final period. We are tied at 2 sets apiece in this quarterfinals matchup here at Suburban. And as I said, winner goes to play in the semifinals at ICA on Thursday. Who wants it more? Colonial down 2-1, able to tie up the series, whatever. And then Suburban up 2-1. Of course, let me remind you, Suburban took the first set, Colonial the second set, Suburban the third set, and Colonial the fourth set. That's exactly how we've made it to this point right here. As we are just a little over a minute before the 5th period gets underway. But I got to tell you, what an atmosphere. We've had a tremendous atmosphere for our home crowd here at Suburban. It's been absolutely wonderful. And I got to tell you right now, it's been an outstanding privilege to announce varsity volleyball girls this season. I was hoping I would have another opportunity, and boy, has this opportunity been something else. Will tell you that. And let me tell you right now. You remember the last time Colonial was right here in this court for varsity? They were down 2-0, and they came back to tie it at 2 sets apiece. You remember that game? But in the end, Suburban did win 3-2, as I just wanted to remind myself about that. But let's not focus on that now. It's now with this is Lily Hollis. How about this? She is going to come in. How about that? That's a great sight to see. Well, she knows it's big. All right, this is it. We're playing for the semifinals. Let's begin. 5th period over right there. Peyton, who wants it more? And Colonial. And here we go. That will be, all right, first point goes to Suburban, 1-0. All right, Abby Connor, she is away, and that will be up 10. 22's there, and Rachel over right there, falling. Great job. Don't injure yourself again, Lily. Please don't do that. I don't want to, no, just be careful, okay? Please be careful. I don't want to see any more for the rest of this game, okay? We are tied at 1. All right, 1-1 here in this 5th period, as that one is over right there, Hollis. And there's Madison, and there's Misty. That one over, right there, 10. And there's Saria, and now 22 over, and that will be out of bounds, or not. To me, it kind of looked out of bounds, but I guess they call it inbound. So, anyway, the point favors Colonial. It is 2-1. All right, 2-1 Colonial. Let's everybody just stay focused. That one over for Colonial, right there, the Hollis. And there's Madison. There's Kelsey, little spike. Good job, and falling. We're tied at 2. All right, here's Madison Stevens. That one up, that one away, and that will be up in the air. That one now is 4 over, and there's Abby, and there's Madison, and there's Misty Elliott, little tip, and that will be Saria, and there's 4, and that will be over right there, Hollis, and there's Madison, and there is Kelsey, over right there, 10, and there's 1, and now 22 over, and a little too much power this time, and gives Suburban a 3-2 advantage. 3-2 advantage here in the 5th period. And we are all tied up at 2 sets apiece. A winner take all. right now. Madison Stephen, that one is away, and there we go, 10 to 21, and that one is over. Right there, Hollis, and there's Madison, and now Kelsey, it'll spike, it'll tip, and that will be Saria. 4, falling 4, and that we are tied. We are tied at 3 apiece here in this 5th period. All right, everybody needs to focus because who wants it more? That one over on Hollis. Going backwards, 4 to 3, 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 Colonial. All right, just stay together. Stay together as a group if you're Suburban. Colonial, you know what you need to do too. That one is up. That one is away. Right there, Hollis on the ground, 5 to 3. An advantage means a lot right now. If you have an advantage, you know you are this close. It is 5 to 3. That one away. Right there, Hollis up in the air. Abby Connor, and that makes it 6 to 3. And timeout. Good job. Timeout. Yes. Timeout. Colonial. Timeout. Suburban. 6 to 3. Knowing that they are down by 3. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Knowing that it comes down to this. Colonial, Suburban, fight for a trip to ICA to play in the semifinals on Thursday. Who wants it? Four. Abby Connor, let's focus. Madison, over, falling. There's Kristen. And that will fall off the net. Yes, yes. All right. 2-point game now. 2-point game, 6 to 4. Kelsey Baird up, away. And that will be 21, Rachel. And there's Saria going to get it. There's 22, over. Right there, Kelsey. And Madison. And Misty, good job falling up in the air. There's Saria, and that will be 22. And Kelsey, and off the front of the net, and give Colonial a point, 7 to 4. Come on. As 21, Rachel over right there, Abby. Eight to 4, Colonial. Oh. Focus, Suburban, focus. As that one for 21, Rachel, over, and that will be Hollis. There's Madison, and there's Peyton, over, and there is 4, and there's Saria, and now over, and right there, Hollis, good, and Abby Connor, and there's Madison, put it over, and that will be Rachel. And Saria, and now 22 with the power, and out of bounds, okay. All right, you're down by 3, 8 to 5. 8 to 5. Misty Elliott over, right there. Saria falling right there. Madison put it over, and that will get over. Good job. Can we get back to it? Yes, Lily. And that one is over. And Saria now 22. That will fall and bounds. Yes, it is. 9 to 5. It's a 4-point game. Just focus. Focus. 22, Misty, Peyton, and Hollis is off the front of the net, and it is 10 to 5. Focus, focus, understand? Focus. Colonial up 10 to 5, 5th period, and that one right there to Hollis, the Madison, and there's Abby Connor putting over right there 4, and there's 22. and that one over, and that will be 11-5 Suburban. Excuse me, 11-5 Colonial. You knew what I meant. Suburban down by 6. All right, 22. That one's up, that one's away. And Lily Hollis, Madison, and Peyton got it over, and that will fall. All right, make it his 5-point game. It's 11-6. All right, Peyton Glover putting up. This is a time where Suburban needs to focus. Colonial knows they are almost there, and that one will be a little bit short. 11-7. 11-7. All right, Peyton, put it. All right, Peyton up. Got it. Out of bounds. It is 12-7 Colonial. And Colonial is 3 points away from earning a trip to ICA on Thursday. Can Suburban mount a comeback? Down by 5. That one 10 over. And right there Misty. And there's Hollis. And there's Madison, got it over. And there's Libero. There's 22. And number 4. And bounds. 13-7. And now 2 points away are Colonial. Over right there, Hollis. Madison went to get it, and there's Abby, a little punch, and that will be 22. Right on up 2, over, right there to Madison, and there's Kirsten. Madison over, and that will fall 18 Libero, and up in the air, that one over, right there, Hollis, and there's Madison. Kirsten over, and right there, Colonial 22, and that one will be off the front of the net. It's a 5-point game, 13-8, 13-8. Hollis up, away, and 22 got it over right there. Peyton to Madison, set it up, Kelsey, and that will be a point. A point Colonial. 14-8. 1 point away they are. Kristen is away, and Peyton. There's Madison. Then Abby Connor, and that will be it. Colonial is moving on. Or let's hold it, and that will be it. Yes, Colonial is moving on to the semifinals to play in ICA on Thursday. Joy on the wayside. Disappointment here at Suburban. But that's how it goes. Congratulations to the Colonial Cougars as they will move on to play on Thursday at ICA. The varsity volleyball season has officially ended for our varsity girls. But I got to tell you, what a game. What a game for my first ever call. What was I saying? What a game for my first call ever in a state tournament game. Congratulations, Colonial. But I do feel good for a few of the players. I'm congratulating all of Colonial, but there's a few players that I do know, and so I'm happy for them. Kristen Dodds, Saria Chang, Rachel Boyd, and for the rest of their team, if Suburban didn't win, I would like to see Colonial win it all for volleyball. But wow, what a game. It had everything. I'm glad Lily Hollis is okay. But what a season it was for our varsity volleyball girls of Suburban. Unfortunately, ending in the way it does. But hey, I got to tell you realistically, that's how it goes. You know? That's how it goes. It just. Wow. Well, I will tell you this. Volleyball is all done here at Suburban, but I will tell you this, Suburban soccer is still alive as they will play on Thursday at ICA. Opponent undecided for the time being. Of course you'll hear about it, when you do. But I got to tell you, what an atmosphere this was. You had a spectacular fan. I'm so proud of our Suburban crowd for showing up to this quarterfinals game. I mean, they really do mean a lot. And then I'm talking about for any sport we play here at Suburban. I mean, our fans are unbelievable. And our away fans, well, which seemed like they were a little less this evening, but I'm glad they were able to come out, and I want to thank all the fans that were able to come out here on the away side for all the games here at Varsity Volleyball this season. Home, away, and despite what has happened, I am so thankful I got the opportunity to announce one more volleyball game for my girls. I've really enjoyed announcing for them because I just love a varsity team. If you understand my concept about a varsity team, and that I am not putting down a junior high or a JV team. It is based on different levels, different competition, and different style of play. But I will tell you, I love all my teams. I really do. But when it comes to varsity, there's just something special you can see. And I got to tell you, I love the competition. I love it all. Congratulations, Colonial. You are moving on to ICA on Thursday. Hello. I know. Yes, it was. Congratulations. I'm cheering for you guys to win it, for girls to win it all. You're my team now. What I was saying was is that, well, first of all, I was saying congratulations to you, and then now you're my team to win it all now. Win it all? Yeah. Thank you. How you liking the new job? I've been enjoying it really well. No. I had no idea you went to show Mrs. Church and asked her for anybody. When Matt said, Matt Fox was like, Matt Fox! Like, how do you even know this guy? And I was like, oh, Justin Church. I heard Mary Blanche got engaged, so that's fun. if you heard any of that conversation, I just, you know, well, I knew it was just very nice to see some of the nice people that I went to elementary with, you know. But it's good friends, and I just love all the competition. Whatever I was saying, but it's so neat to know that I've grown up with so many different people that I've either went to church with, went to school with, and haven't now, and I'll go to school. I mean, and some people I don't even talk to, but I mean, of course, I do their games, and doesn't mean I don't. I mean, I just a whole lot. But I've sincerely enjoyed. I've sincerely enjoyed this volleyball season, all around, junior high, JV, and varsity. This has been a crazy time. I know it's difficult for Suburban. So, well, folks, this is it for volleyball. Of course, remember, soccer will continue on Thursday for Suburban, and we'll see what happens there. So the next time you will hear from me, Lord willing, will be when basketball starts will be when basketball starts, which will be next month, towards the end of the next month, end of November. So it's going to be a little while. I mean, you'll still hear from me on the line stuff and, keeping track. I mean, just you can, I mean, you can find me. I'm not, I mean, but, I'll be sending out things here and there and, doing my job and doing my best that I can with different things. But just congratulations to all the volleyball teams. I've really enjoyed this. You have no idea. But you all take care until when I talk to you again for basketball. Okay? I'm looking forward to an incredible basketball season. And now let's see what soccer can do to finish out in the semifinals, and Lord willing, they win the championship. But we'll see when that happens. Okay? Obviously, I won't be on the air. I'm not going to be live or nothing. But you'll find out via technology, of course. Okay? Well, folks, it has been a complete pleasure, a complete enjoyment. Matthew Fox and the Crusader Box saying, this is it for volleyball. Y'all take care. Of course, Halloween at the end of this month, not really too much of my thing. I'll just be honest. And then we have Thanksgiving next month, in which I really love Thanksgiving. So you all enjoy that holiday to the fullest. And then, like I said, soon after that, basketball will be underway. And that's that. So, folks, you all take care. I love you. I thank you for all your love and encouragement and positivity towards me. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. Forgive me for all the many mistakes I've made along the way, but that's how you learn. So I just want to thank all of the varsity volleyball girls, junior high girls, junior varsity, junior high soccer and varsity soccer. Go win it all, varsity soccer. I love you too. Even though I might not be doing your games outside, because I enjoy doing what I can, and but that does not mean I do not love my soccer team as well for Suburban. So, all right, folks, that's a wrap for volleyball. Matthew Fox in the Crusader Box signing out, saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, all of the above. Matthew Fox signing out saying goodbye, good night, and adios. One more time, Matthew Fox in the Crusader box, the SES announcer, signing out, saying goodbye, good night, and adios until the basketball season. Sayonara.